and I'm a patient at the Royal Brompton Hospital and have been from when I was 13 years old. I'm 76 now, so that's some 60 odd years, a long, long time. But I absolutely love Brompton. They've been so kind and caring and just lovely, and they've saved my life many a time. All the nurses, the doctors, even the cleaners, everybody seems lovely, and it really is a wonderful hospital. Well, I was very lucky because I don't know if anyone remembers the iron lung. That was like a huge machine, and it was for people like me that had problems with breathing. They used to put you in this iron lung and you couldn't move, just your head was out. You couldn't move, the machine used to sort of breathe for you. But I was very lucky because when I first came in, they were just bringing out a new machine called a ventilator. So I didn't have to go on the iron lung, but the people that were on it, I used to sit and read to them because they just couldn't move. It was awful. Oh. In the early days, we used to have things called Brompton parties. It was all the people that were on ventilators. They used to do a party at Brompton, lovely food. We all used to meet up, and it was to boost morale. You know, people that had just been diagnosed and got to go on a ventilator, absolutely terrified. But then they'd come to these parties and see all us, you know, well people, wonderful. Had a little girl from Ireland, she was only 12, and she was absolutely terrified. Couldn't get to go on the ventilator, it was awful. Anyway, the doctor asked me if I minded if they would put her in the bed next to me so she could see that I was up and just on my ventilator at night, but I was well. Anyway, it took 2 weeks, but finally she adapted to it on a ventilator and flew back to Ireland. The nurses have to work a lot harder, not so many of them. But the morale hasn't changed. The nurses are still as lovely as ever. You know, they never let all the cutbacks and that interfere with their jobs, or never any different towards the patients. Never. Always got time for you. Always. Please look after the NHS. Please. Oh, please keep Brompton.